What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. I'll tell you left side here, we have the brand new Tempai deck, the going second deck of the format, going up against Melodious on the right side here. We're going to be seeing a die roll. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel a lot. We are going to be seeing Tempai win the die roll here. Going to be making Melodious choose to go first. So like when you win the die roll, you're going to be kind of letting your opponent know you're probably on a going second deck here. We're going to see them start off with a Prosperity in the Melodious side. I believe I'm playing currently the build without the Vortex stuff in there. We're going to be seeing first Melodious solo, Ogre, as well as a copy of Sonata. Going to be just banishing 3 there, so already having a good hand most likely. Choosing the Sonata there, so having another extender in the hand is never too bad. We're going to have a first movement solo already activated here, so we don't need to grab that one. So we're going to go for a copy of Refrain. Refrain is going to activate its effects, letting us search for either the couplet or a Sonata, or I think it's Sonata. No, it can't be Sonata. It's the soprano here, depending on what we need. Going for the couplet here, and then couplet will be able to activate its effects, summoning up the copy of Sonata. And then we're going to activate the effect of the couplets to search for the copy of the concerto. We didn't really need to activate the effect of the couplet there. We're going to link away into the bloom. Or no, we're not going to do that, okay. We're going to activate concerto here using the 2 pendulums to go for that copy of the Bacha. And then Bacha will be able to activate its effects here. And we're going to be also scaling both of them, summon out a copy of the Subpoena. And we summoned out the Sonata in the wrong zone once again. Then we're going to be seeing the Refrain dumping the copy of Aria, which is going to be a really good card in this matchup. You know, if you summon out the copy of Bloom, chances are you're going to be winning because you can summon out the copy of the Aria as well as the LG. But we're going to be adding back the Aria to the hand because chances are we're going to be trying to pendulum summon it. So then we're going to go into the copy of... We realized that we screwed up the zone placements here. We can fix it by just linking away, but it's just like super unoptimal. We're going to see Bloom effect can activate. We have to discard for cost. We're going to discard a copy of DD Crow. They have the Veiler for it, and we also have Chainlink 2. And then we have the Cavalier for the Veiler here. Okay. So we're kind of allowed to play a little bit risky. Obviously not very optimal. We should have summoned out that in the middle zone, so we're going to have used it to summon out the copy of the Shapia once again, but whatever here. We're going to summon out the LG as well as the copy of the Soprano. And we can't draw because of the fact that we have the Warner Prosperity. So we're going to activate the effect of Soprano to go for a copy of the Etoile. Then we can pendulum summon out if we want to, just pendulum summoning out the copy of the Aria. And we can just pass turn on that. You know, making everything gain 800 attack and just being a pretty nice board, to be honest. They can't be destroyed by card effects, nor be destroyed by battle, nor be targeted, which is really nice. Then we're going to normal summon with the copy of the Pedra here. They're going to set the copy of the Spell. This is to play around Duel and Lockbear, which is gaining a little bit of popularity. We're going to see the Field Spell being activated here, and they're going to then be able to special summon out the copy of the Chandra. So opening up a lot of engine. So they're going to go battle phase, and here we're going to do 3 here to bounce all 3 back. It doesn't do it for cost, so we should have just waited. We just activate the effect. We bounce. Yeah, we would have just kept another one on the field, but they have the Kaijin here to go for a copy of whatever they really need, but we have Arya on the field, so they're not going to be able to destroy it. They summon out the green one, and then that will be able to summon back out the Chandra, but they can't really do anything. We have the DD Crow for that, so we get rid of that Chandra right away. The Phaedra attacks, but it doesn't be destroyed by battle, so it's not going to do anything. Then they just come all back. They set one and pass, and that's just going to be it. Really, like, once you beat the Tempai going second, they really just have no interruption. Like, they play the field spell, and they have an imperm set. I saw that in their hand, but like, you can play through this super easily. Especially if you want to, like, dump. We can't target because you have Arya on the field, but, like, we're going to put everything into attack position here. They can't be destroyed by battle. So we're going to activate here. It doesn't banish for cost, so we're just going to do one. And then we're going to attack with the Arya. Everything's gaining 800 here. And attacking with the Sonata, and then attacking with the LG. And it looks like we could go for a Bloom once again if we wanted to. We could also just, like, go for an SP line too. That Arya's in the wrong zone. See, we're kind of like forced once again. We're just going to pass on that, and we're going to see the Etoile come back because, you know, Arya's in the wrong zone. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee. We did not do our zone placements good with this. We're going to see the Pydra are... They're going to think here. We know they have Pydra and the Phaedra in the hand. They're going to activate the field spell. We're going to bounce. But they have Imperm set. I guess I can't even Lightning Storm because I have that. Yeah, they can't even target. That's right. I wish from, like, they can't target our monster, so they can't even imperm it. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, so we're going to be seeing them play the field spell. Then we're going to be summoning out the copy of the Phaedra, getting to search. I mean, they can go battle, but that's going to die. They don't take any battle damage. But then they're going to activate the Seijin Kaijin. We have the Ash for it. They're just going to pass turn on that. Okay, and then we see a Twilight come back. Yeah, they are kind of in a bad position. And we're not in any greater one, though. We can't. They just scoop it up there, realizing it's going to be enough for game. Like, they're going to be able to go battle phase once again and attack over it. They wouldn't take damage for that battle, but then they have, like, to deal with a copy of Ariana, and of course the LG, and then the Sonata, which would be enough for game. But moving on to game 2 here, we're going to be seeing the Melodious deck most likely going to be forced to go first once again here. You know, Tempai is decent. It can't really beat the board going first, unfortunately, though. We're going to be seeing a copy of Prosperity going to be activated there. You know, Prosperity being an insane card. I could see this card getting hit the next list. You know, it being played in so many decks, just being able to help so many different cards. And we see an LG, a copy of Herald, and then a first movement. We're going to add the first movement to the hand, activating the first movement. And that looks like it's all clear, so we're going to be able to summon a copy of the Refrain, activating the effect, being able to search. And depending on what we have in the hand is going to kind of be indicating what we have. I guess searching what we're going to be searching here is going to indicate what we have in the hand. You know, if we search for a copy of Couple, then we have obviously different copies of cards in the hand. If we search for a copy of Soprano here, it means we do not. So we're going to search for a copy of Couple, then Couple is going to be summoning another copy of Soprano. And then we can activate the effect if we want to of the Couple. It doesn't truly matter in this version, I guess, right now because we are under the Prosperity. Therefore, we can't draw. And then we're going to be seeing the Soprano activate, summoning with the Baka. And then Baka is going to summon with the copy of the Shafia, as well as the copy of Refrain going to be scaling itself. Then we're going to activate the effect of the Refrain, sending the copy of the Aria. This is so that we can add it back and we don't have to go through those lines with the copy of the Bloom there in case it will get impermed. So we're going to go into our copy of the Bloom, and then we're going to activate the effect, and we're going to discard the copy of the Couple, and then we're going to be seeing Baka summon out the copy of the Shafia once again. And we can summon out the LG as well as a level 4 if we want to, being another copy of Soprano, or a copy of Sonata, and then the copy of LG. I probably would have chose these. I guess it doesn't really matter, but we're going to see Sonata or Soprano or whatever it's called. Shafia, add back Soprano there. And we have a Couple in hand already, so we're going to activate a second one. That's going to be able to search for the copy of Concerto. And we can use the Concerto here to use the 3 to go into the copy of Etoile. Then we're going to be scaling itself. We then Pendulum Summon out the copy of Soprano as well as the copy of the Aria. And we do chain Etoile here. We add back the Couple. And we're deciding if we want to just leave one on the field. We are going to leave one on the field here. So we do get that token. Probably a misplay, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know why I did that. I probably should have kept the nib in the hand. Because now they have just something they can just crash into numerous times. But we do have Ash plus Couplet, or plus Herald, so we should be good no matter what. They're going to activate Prosperity here. You know, we pass on this. So we have Etoile, unable the Melodious monster can't be destroyed by battle. And I guess they can't attack numerous times into it because of the fact that it will be able to be destroyed by battle, so that's going to be pretty nice for us. But they're going to be banishing 6 here. And do we hit this with Ash is the question. We're going to Ash it, okay. I feel like that's a little bit incorrect, but we're then going to see the page. We're going to activate effect, searching for a copy of the Kaijin or whatever it's called. They're going to go battle phase. And like we are in good condition here because I go attack into the Aria. We should be able to just chain. Okay, so they're going to go battle attack, and then they're going to attack with the nib token. We don't really care. They're going to activate the spell to summon. They're going to summon the copy of the Chandra. And then we're going to activate the effect, and they just scoop it up, realize that it's going to be a loss there. Because they can just sync or summon and we just bounce. It doesn't really matter. They're going to lose, and then we get everything back, and then so they just admit defeat here. And we see the Melodious player, even though they're through a little bit of misplays, end up taking it 2-0. Regardless, hope you guys have been watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to see more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.